Good morning, Peak Radar fans. Those of you who love modern art are going to love this tour of the private home and studio of artist Al Feinstein. And Al is here to show us around the home that you designed yourself. Right, Al?
That's correct.
Because you are an architect and an artist working in many mediums.
That's correct also. And over in this direction is some of the abstract expressionist work that I've done. This one is called Monkey Tears. This one is called Eye of God. This one is called Creation, and it's a large one. It's
Oh my.
acrylic and wood oil stain on canvas.
Very good. And so abstract expressionism is the style of the work you're currently doing, but you've also done a lot of other work, haven't you, Al?
That's correct, yes.
Tell us about some of the mediums that you've worked in over your long career as an architect and an artist.
Well, I've worked on acrylics on canvas, and I've worked with acrylics on masonite, and I've done pottery.
Here's some of your pottery. We're going to go downstairs to Al's private studio, and while we go, we'll take a look at some of his pottery that's on display here in the stairwell. There's so much expression in your ceramics, Al. No matter what medium you work in, there's just such confidence and feeling.
Well, thank you. I always like clay to look like clay.
Well, and here is some very different work.
These are my latest work in watercolors of animals.
You said you particularly like this little guy.
Yes, he came out pretty good.
And you were inspired to do these by your daughter and Restoration Hardware, is that right? That was
correct.
a neat story.
That's right. My daughter was a designer for Restoration Hardware. She called me and asked me if I could do some watercolors of animals for them, for their wall art and their textile art. And I said, yes, I can do that. And so I started with an elephant, and once I got into it, I could not stop. Ended up doing all of these.
You said over 60 animals
Over
altogether.
60 animals and birds and insects, and I find that to be a lot of very enjoyable, a lot of fun.
And here's an abstract expressionist painting coming together right now.
Yes, I'm working on that one now. It takes me a little bit of time to create these because I have to think about what I'm doing. And I like to do them very freehand, very with a lot of color as well as black and white.
All right, we're going to be on together now.
Okay.
So if you are interested in learning more about Al's work, you'll find his whole portfolio online. He has a dedicated website just for his abstract expressionist and modern work, and then another website where he has his work in watercolor, his illustrations, his ceramics, and of course he's an architect as well. So I hope you'll hop online. Where can they learn more about you, Al?
Well, they can reach me, I am listed in the phone book, and they can reach me online, as you said, with websites. One website is alfeinstein.com, and the other is alfeinsteinabstracts.com.
Very good. All right. And so thanks for coming along on this private tour of Al Feinstein's studio in Rockrimmon, Colorado Springs. And if you'd like to learn more about what's happening in the visual art world of Colorado Springs and the Pikes Peak region, make sure you visit peakradar.com.